Hello, this is Ken, and welcome to KR Trains. On the layout today, we have two post-war freight sets from 1953. On the inside track, we have set 1511S, led by a 2037. So that's going to give me smoke and magnet traction. It has a 6066T tender. It has a short black Lionel gondola. (6032). It has a Western Pacific operating boxcar. Yeah, one of the famous Blue Men from the Blue Man groups there. All right, and that's going to be car number 3474. You know, obviously it pulls on the plunger and the door opens and the Blue Man comes out. Then we have a tank car, a 6035 Sunoco single dome tank car. And then finally, a 6037 SP style unlighted caboose. I want to note too that the gondola and the tank car and the caboose are Scout upgrades. They have Scout trucks, but they also have magnetic couplers. So we'll start that one around the layout. And while that one's warming up, we'll take a look at the other set. And that is set 1503WS. It's led by a 2055. It has a whistle tender, 6026W. Now the 2055, like the 2037, magnet traction engines, both new for 1953. Then the set has a black Lehigh Valley, hopper. That's going to be a 6456. You get a 6465 Sunoco two-dome tank car. And you get a 6462 Lionel gondola, black with barrels. And finally, a 6257 unlighted caboose. We'll start that around the layout. Now, both of these engines want to run at post-war speed. That's for sure. I want to talk about these offerings. The 2037 set 1511S. The 2037 new for 1953. All right, we're going to get light and smoke and magnet traction. And then we step up again, the 2055. Light, smoke, and magnet traction, but you'll get a whistle tender with that set in 1503WF. Now, in the Lionel catalog for that year, there are two freight sets. Set 1500, led by 1130, and that's basically a Scout set, again with upgraded Scout cars and metal side engine as opposed to plastic engine. Or you get the same cars with a 2026 and no magnet traction. And then you take up a step again, and you'll get this new 2037, which is basically a 2026 with magnet traction. So fun stuff. There's no longer a 2035. The 2055, which is actually simpler to take apart and put together. The Lionel is re-engineered. The 2035, and we come out with a 2055, and also that year, or the next year, we'll get a 2065, which is still basically the same engine. So what do? With these sets are great sets to start with. One set they've already added an operating car for you. The other set has plenty of pulling power. You can add operating car to that too. Also, we have a black Lehigh Valley hopper. I want to say that later in the year, they're going to use or add a maroon Lehigh Valley hopper that replaces the black. And if you ordered your set from Sears, you'll probably get the maroon Lehigh Valley also. So that gives you a couple things to choose from. And I would say this, if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. Hit that like button. Please subscribe, like, and share. And comment. How do you feel about these two Postwar sets? Again, moderate price, medium price, just barely a step up from the Scout sets for sure. Gives you more pulling power, more engine, and again, I mean, just great sets for 1953. And of course, 1953 has a lot more to come in both 027 and O gauge. You know, you can watch these guys go around for hours. And I like the fact with these sets, the two sets in the catalog and the 1511S, you know, Lionel's kind of listened to their customers. You know, they weren't happy, so to speak, with the Scout sets and the Scout couplers, so they upgrade them, and this is what you get. And I think everybody would be kind of happy with that. Express freight. Look, folks, thanks again for watching.